Hey everybody. How is everybody doing? Hey everybody. This gorgeous Sunday. I thought today was supposed to be cold. It is not cold. It is 4 days before Thanksgiving and it's 70 degrees outside. So hey ladies, how are you? We're going to make a shaker. I got the little seal on there. Is that what he is? Is he a seal? I think he is. Yeah, we're going to make it a little bit different than this. At least I think we are. We're going to attempt to. Because I don't really care for the way all the guys are down here. So we're going to see if we can do it different. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to try. The goal. We'll see. So, thank you for sharing my video, Linda. I appreciate you. So, we're going to start with the scalloped circles. The largest scalloped circle. And he has the adhesive on the back. Okay? So, I've already cut that part out. But I'm going to cut the second circle. So this circle is just a tiny bit smaller than that one. And it's going to leave just a tiny little rim around it. So we'll have to be very careful when we put our foam adhesive strips on. But we can do it. I almost did it with the first one. It was close. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to line this one up as best we can and cut the circle out of the middle of it. Okay? Okay, now we have our ring for the outside. I also have one of the scalloped circles cut out of the window sheet. I don't know if you can even see that, but I have that already done. And I have the back one already done. So those will all layer together. So I have this one done, and I know it looks kind of funny, but we're going to cut the edge with the die from Freezin Fun. What is the name of the die set? The Freezin Friends dies. It's the dies that go with this. So it'll make it look like snow. Make it look like a snowfall. I don't know what it looks like. But we're going to cut it out. And then just on the edge. That's why it didn't matter what that top of that looked like. Alright, so there we go. There's that piece. Now, let's see. What's next? I think next we'll make the little seal and his little ice pad. Is that what it's called? It looks like he's sitting... He has a piece of ice that he's sitting on. I don't know if he's supposed to be on a lake. I don't know. Or maybe he's using it as a sled coming down the side of the mountain. I don't know. There are no instructions with the stamps, just stamps. I guess you have to use your imagination. And some people are way better at that than I am. Some of you ladies out there come up with the cutest things outside the box. Way outside the box. Like, I can't even see the box from where you guys are. Okay, we're just going to color this guy with our Stampin' blends. And we're going to use Smoky Slate I know what I forgot to do on the first one. I forgot to color his little nose. I was going to make his little nose pink, and I forgot. And there's no way to do that now, because he's on the inside of a shaker. I left it blank for a reason, and then forgot to do it. Maybe I can remember this guy. Alright, so we're just coloring with the light smoky slate. This is how Sandra does it. You may do it completely different, and that's okay. There's more than one way to color a seal. Skin a cat, color seal. Okay, so I want a little shadow up here where his hat is, and then I want another shadow right here on his little fins, wherever they put lines. Then I also want a shadow here at the bottom where he's going to sit on the ice. So then I just go over that with the light and blend it in. And again, this is how Sandra does it. You may do it completely different. And that's okay. And then I'm going to color over the whole thing again. Just because right this second it looks kind of silly. Okay, he'll be fine when he dries. Okay, so then I'm going to use the Highland Heather, the dark Highland Heather, and the light balmy blue to color this little dude's hat. Okay? There's not going to be any shading on this hat. It's too small. So I'm just going to color it. I'll go over it with Stella and make it shiny when we're done. Okay, now on the little piece of ice here, I have the light smoky slate. I'm just going to go right here along the edge with the light smoky slate. And then I'm going to blend it with the color lifter to make it almost go away. So the color lifter apparently is just alcohol. I'm not really sure. In a marker. But it's going to blend this whole thing just almost away. Just give it a hint of color just so you can see it. Just a little. So it's not quite white. Alright, so now Stella. Because every project with snow or ice needs Stella. That's a rule in my book. And then I'm going to do his hat. Wait, don't forget his nose. I got a pink. Oh, look, it's got a pink nose. I don't know if seals have pink noses, but mine does. Hi, Christy Garianty. Ooh, Christy made some cute projects today. Check her out. Christy Scraps. Is that the name of your Facebook page, Christy Scraps? She made some cute cards today. All right, so we're going to cut these little guys out. I know you guys are excited to get to watch me use this stamp cut and emboss machine, because I usually do that off camera or have it done before I start. Okay, there's one. There's two. Christy Scraps. Yes, check out Christy Scraps. I'm telling you what, she made some cute little cards. With the Snowflake Splendor Suite. Okay, there's those little guys. Now, let's see if we can get this guy put together. Now, here's my idea. My idea is to put this on the outside. And then to put a line here. This might not work. It's not going to work as I think about it more. Because if I do that, then these guys will be underneath the... Okay, never mind. We'll just do the shaker just like this one's done. And it'll be fine. It's cute. I mean, it's cute, right? Okay, well, we're going to do it just like that. I'm going to come up with another idea somehow. I'm going to do it. I don't know. All right, so I have my little silicone mat so as to not stick things all over my paper. So I have my window sheet out, and I'm going to get the adhesive off the back of here. So in comes the pokey tool to get the adhesive off the back. Maybe one of these days they'll come up with an alternative to the pokey tool that isn't the take your pick tool that I don't care for at all. A snowbank. So it's going to have a snowbank inside the shaker. Yes, darling. I'll show you that in a second. Because I have I have my snowbank. Okay, so now you got to line up the scallops. You guys can't even hardly see the window sheet there. But I'm trying to line up the scallops on here with the scallops on there. And, like I said, there's the adhesive sheet on the back, so that makes it a little bit easier. At least there's no glue running around. Because I think that might be impossible. Alright, so I got that lined up pretty good. Like I've done it a time or two, you'd think. Okay, before I put this No, it's okay, darling. I was just trying to come up with a way to have it on the outside so that all the shaker bits wouldn't be all the way at the bottom. That was my idea. My idea was to put it here. I'll show you. My idea was to put it here. And here's the outside. And to put when I put the adhesive strips, to go all the way around the outside and then right here, so that all of the shakers would stay up here instead of falling all the way down to the bottom. But if I do that, then on the inside of the card, I don't know, let's check it out. I don't know. On the inside of the card, these guys are just going to be sitting here. Like, yeah, it's missing something. Because it's like he's behind... It's like he's behind the snowbank. Yeah, so it'll just go on the inside. I mean, it's okay. But, okay, wait, stop. Okay, I'm going to stamp some stars. I'm going to stamp some snowflakes on here, if I can find them. Because the background's pretty, but it's not as pretty as it's going to be, because I'm going to use... So this is the Snowflake Splendor DSP. Oh my goodness. This DSP with the blues and the purples, it is so gosh darn pretty. But this one just didn't have quite enough purple in it for me. So, I'm fixing that with my purple snowflakes. Hey, Deborah! So, I'm gonna clean this off if I can find my chamois. How do I lose a chamois? I mean, I just had it a second ago. Oh, I put it all the way over here. Crafting, the art of looking for what you just had in your hand 2 seconds ago. Yeah, true story. Okay. All right, so let's get this guy down. We're going to lay the snowbank down. I put adhesive on it too. because kind of with these guys, as little as everything is, I think is the little glue you have to use. It might be better. Okay, so again, I gotta line the scallops up. I gotta line the scallops up like 4 or 5 times. Should be a pro at it. Okay, so the scallops are lined up. There's your snowbank. Ooh, I'm gonna put a little bit of Winkastella. I should have done it beforehand, but whatever. Okay, so we're gonna make it shiny. We're gonna make it kind of look like snow. Just a little. Okay. Then we're gonna add our little ice puck. I don't know what it is. The little piece of ice that the guy is looking for. What I just, yeah, I'm telling you. Can never find what I just had in my hand. Okay, so there's our little piece of ice. And yeah, I'm using glue. And normally on any other card in the world, I would use dimensionals. But of course, because this is a shaker, you can't use dimensionals. Well, I guess you could. But I don't know how well that would turn out. So there we go with this little guy. Get them all glued down there. So there's the inside. Now, this might be the relatively, it's not hard. None of it's hard. It just might take a minute because we have to get it all lined up. Here's what I've learned with these adhesive foam strips. They're awesome. Adhesive foam strips. It's an iceberg. It's not quite that big, darling. Okay, so if you're going to go around corners and things, do you see how it's not quite going? So there's another strip of plastic on the back. When we take it off, now we can make it whatever shape we want. It works much better if you take off both sides of the adhesive. It bends better. If you're doing straight lines, just leave that adhesive on. But if you have to bend it, Sandra's tip is to take off both sides. You have to be super careful. Now it's really sticky everywhere, but it's okay. So now I'm going to do my very best to line up this side of the adhesive strip with the, you get it, right? So you can't see it. That's the objective. So it'll go slow. Ooh, I learned another tip though the other day. Who was it? I think it was, oh my gosh, I should remember her name. Leticia. She said you can color your adhesive strip. Oh, okay, you can color your adhesive strip. Like, I'll show you when I get this all stuck and off of my hand, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it disguises it a little bit. I don't have to on here because it's snow. But if you were like making a red or a black shaker, and one of these adhesive strips, look at that. It goes right around. Right around. All the way. Okay, so the tip was, if you're using like red or black or something, to take, can you hear my stomach growling? Whew. Sandra hasn't eaten lunch yet. Okay. To take your marker and go along the inside here. The inside of your adhesive strip. That's the, because you can just color it. I'll show you. You can just color the inside of your adhesive strip. That way it would disguise it a little bit if it were to be seen. Okay. Like I said, mine is snow. So we're just going to leave it even if it is seen. Okay, I need to put my hanger on here. And I'm going to use this white and blue with the silver metallic, and I can't remember who it belongs to. The flowers for every season, maybe. It's really pretty. It should go with the Snowflake Splendor. It might go with this. I don't even remember. Okay, so I'm tying a knot, and then I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna cut it right at the end, right at the very end, and then I'm going to very carefully put it right between those the ends of the, maybe not very carefully, maybe with a lot of consternation. I'm gonna put it right between there. Don't worry about that. It's gonna be fine. I promise. I had to come up with a way to hide it. Okay, so now that's sticky. Be careful with it. On here, we're going to take our Snowflake Sequins, which I might cry when they go away. It's okay. Just leave me alone in my craft room. I'll be fine in a minute. I get that way with some of our things. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of the sequins for everything, and I'm going to add some of the gold and silver ones. And that, you know, I like a lot of shakers. I like a lot of shakers because I don't want my shaker to be empty. Alright, so there's some more shakers. Let's get them all inside so they're all encapsulated. Okay, so now I'm going to take my sticky back here. It's sticky. Again, I'm going to have to line this up. There's something on there. Is it on the inside or the outside? It's on the outside. Okay. Alright, are we ready? Do we think I can line it up one more time? I'm going to try to get that at the top. One more time with gusto. Do you ever find yourself trying to be quiet when you're trying to concentrate on something? Like driving down the road when you're looking for an address. Do you turn the radio down when you're looking for an address? Sandra does. I don't know what in the world difference that makes. There we go. I think we did it. We got it all lined up. Okay. So, now we're going to stamp our little sentiment. I already have these guys cut out. I have them in my box of fun over here. Lots of things already cut out, so I don't have to do that every time I want to make something. 'Tis the season to be freezin'. Not in Georgia. Yeah, I don't know if it's a thing. I guess it's a thing. Maybe I'm not the only one, huh? Darlene? Okay, hole punch. See if I can get it. Hole punch. Okay. Now, I'm going to use that same baker's twine. And this time I'm going to cut it long enough. I was struggling tying my bow the last time. You guys weren't with me, but I was struggling. You can concentrate better when you turn the radio down. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it seems to be a thing. It's not just me. Okay. So I'm gonna just tie this right around here, and you know what else it's gonna do? It's gonna hide the knot. Because that was the objective. I was just going to stick this guy on there, but then I thought, he's too big just to stick on there. So, we're going to tie him with a cute little bow. You could use this for an ornament instead of a tag if you wanted to. And you know what else you could do? I'll give you this little tip too. You know, any of the tags that I've been making, I would say any of them, almost any of them, you can not put a hanger on it, or you could put a hanger on it, and add it to the front of a card. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like, you can stick this right on the front of a card. Of course, I would embellish it a little bit, but you can just stick this little guy right there. If you were really creative, I am not right now, but you could come up with a way to hang it and give the card, as you can see, like, don't attach him, but give the card as a card, and then tell them that they can detach it and either have a tag or a Christmas ornament for their tree. Wouldn't that be cute? We could do that. So there. Like, I don't know, put a little piece of masking tape on the inside. Nobody's going to see that, right? And then you'd have a card. And you'd have to do something with it. Don't just do it like this. Although, whoever got it would think it's just, you know, because it's still handmade, right? I think a glue dot's going to stick the card closed. We might, you know what you could do? Watch, I'll show you. Never mind that this punch is no longer available. Watch. You could marry your glue dot thing, just was like, yes, we could do that. This is the 1/2-inch circle punch, which is no longer available. But put your little dot right there. Look at this. And then he hangs on the inside. Look at that. Look at that. Look what we just did, Mary. Is that not flipping adorable? Now you give it as a card, you mail it, whatever. And then you tell them, make sure that they know that they can take that off and use it as an ornament or as a tag. Look at that. I'm brilliant. You helped. I didn't do it all by myself. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with this idea. Okay, I'm going to have to finish this and then, so watch for the Facebook post. All right, so there we go. There's our, well, let's just finish it right now. I mean, what the heck? We're friends. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. So what am I going to put on here? A piece of Snowflake Splendor DSP, of course. Let me find the one I want. This one, because that piece isn't big enough. Let's do this. We can do this. We're going to cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. Do we need another layer? You know, I like layers. I really, really, really like layers. Is this the right size? It is the right size. It might not be the right color, but it's the right size. Hang on, let's get a purple one. I have Highland Heather over here. There we go. That'll be good. Okay, so let's get this guy put together. And then we'll have the whole shooting match all put together. Okay. When I'm adding DSP, I like to use the tape runner. It's not tape runner anymore. What is it? Stampin' Seal? You guys may not agree with me, but I really like the Stampin' Seal. I don't put it all the way at the edge because I like to line my edge up. This is how Sandra does it. I don't ever line this edge up because I made that edge. It's probably not straight. This edge over here, Stampin' Up! Sent me this edge. It's probably straight. So if the glue or adhesive is not right next to your, right next to the edge, you can kind of lay it, keep it up, get it straight where you pretty sure that you want it, you know, get your tops and bottoms, and then lay it down. Okay? Because like I said, Sandra's edge that she made might not be straight. Okay, does it need something else? Snowflakes? I have bigger snowflakes. Where's the other one? The snowflake season. Let's add some big snowflakes. Snowflake season. Snowflake wishes, that's what it is. Snowflake wishes. If I added those little snowflakes, we'd be here all day. All day. Adding snowflakes. I'm going to do 2 different ones in 2 different colors. How's that sound? We can use Gorgeous Scrape. I should have done it before I put it down. I was just going to go with the DSP, but... Okay, there's Gorgeous Scrape. What's the other one? Is it Balmy Blue or Seaside Spray? Balmy Blue. I think I got Seaside Spray here. Seaside Spray. That's what we're going to go with. Let me get my other snowflake over here. Oh, I also have the dimensional on the inside, so I got to be careful where I'm stamping. Okay, now... Does it need a different sentiment? I used this sentiment the other day, and it turns out really cute. I may do it again. We're going to add another sentiment to the front of the card. Crafted on the fly. This was not part of the plan when we started. I need a strip. I need a strip 3/4 of an inch wide because that's perfect for this sentiment. Oh, I'm going to have to trim that too because it's 4. There we go. Now let's see if I can get this sentiment straight. It's a long one, so and mine's pretty easy. Okay, here's another tip for ya. I don't know that that's a great idea, but not for this sentiment. And it's kind of going to move. I'm going to put it at the bottom. Okay, so photopolymer stamps. Do you know that they're wiggly, right? So if I put it on the block and it's wiggled, then it's wiggled. This is how I do it. I lay it down. So it'll flatten it. It'll straighten itself out. And then I add it to the block. Okay? Because I don't want my sentiment, my stamp, whatever it is, to not be straight. Okay. Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. That's just pretty. Again, I can't find the... Whatever. Okay. So I think I'm just going to put it like right there. And then this guy's going to hang. Where's he going to hang? Let's see where he hangs. Maybe we have to put it at the top. Oh. But that's not going to work. Then I can't get it out. I have to move my dot. One moment, please, while I move my dot. I have to use Carolyn's trick. Do you know I have to breathe on these things? If you breathe on them, sometimes they come off better. Look at that. It's perfect. You know, now I'm guessing where it goes. There. There. Bam. Like Emerald Lagasse. Bam. I don't watch cooking shows. Somebody posted a picture on Facebook. They were eating in New Orleans or whatever, and they were super, super, super excited. And they posted this thing on Facebook or whatever. Apparently, it was a picture of Emerald Lagasse. Sandra has no idea because I don't know. I don't watch those shows. I don't think that's straight. I stamped it straight and then stuck it on crooked. Okay. Use the lines on the grid paper, Sandra. Use the lines on the grid paper. That's what Shelly and Sarah put them for. Okay, there we go. How about that? You know what, Mary? You're right. I could have slid it right out from under there. Is that better? Is it better? Okay, it's done now, Mary. Mary, when you make yours, you show me. Because you know what? You're right. You could have put this on top and then it would have kind of kept it, held it there. And then as soon as they unhooked it, then it would have been... All right, fine. I'm going to undo it again. Again, we're crafting on the fly here. Because Mary's right. It's going to be perfect when we get it done. Between all of us, it's going to be perfect when we get it done. Okay. So yeah, now he kind of hangs at the bottom. I got the ribbon twisted. And then this is I'm gonna line it up straight with the lines on the grid paper. Oh, I probably have a dimensional right there. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't put a dimensional right. I didn't, right there in the middle. Good job, Sandra. I didn't plan that. Okay, so then yeah, when they're ready to have it, they unhook it and it slides right out. Oh my gosh. No, look, it's perfect, Mary. It's perfect, perfect. What do you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? That was not the plan. This was the plan, but we've made it better. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share my idea. I'm so excited to share my idea that we all had. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right, on that note, Sandra needs to go get something to eat because her stomach's growling. So, I think we can do this with all the tags and make cards and send them and give them as gifts. So now they have a tag or a Christmas ornament or a whatever when you mail it to them. So anyway, all right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Sunday. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon after work because we're not done with the tag a day. We're getting there. Today's the 22nd. We're almost there. So, all right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me.